What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here. If you didn't see last week's video, the gang and I started metal detecting this old farmhouse, and right from the beginning started finding all sorts of incredible things. Charlie started off with this incredible lead soldier blowing a bugle, and then he nabbed a 225-year-old drape bust large cent. I got a fancy pants compact that we tried to open up looking for old coins, and an old 1940s bent in half Portuguese centavos. Jess dug up this old antique candle holder, a gold gilt lion button, and she finally got her QuarterHoarder crew nickname, the Lock Jess Monster. Of course, Dougie had a colonial era pewter spoon, his fatty, almost flying eagle cent, and then his oldest silver so far, the 1896 Barber dime. And we can't forget about Rich Van Winkle, who nabbed a 1900S silver Barber half dollar. That thing journeyed 3,000 miles to get there.
Oh my word.
Well, this week we are back again. There was still lots of land we didn't get yet. I think there's gonna be more silver, more relics, more super cool finds, and a whole lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. The return of the Oh My Word house. And I will see you at the end. Later. All right, Charlie just called and said he's got a silver coin just to my left. There he is. Let's take a look. Everyone's coming over. Out of the hole or in the hole, Charlie? I heard. It's out of the hole. It's got to be a dime. 46 or so. Is it a dime? Dime. Let's take a look. The last dime was 1896. You think you could beat it with a seated dime? Now, you did see it already?
I didn't see the whole thing, but I just saw part of it.
Let's see. Definitely a silver dime. The second one of the day.
And close to the other one.
It looks like it's a Merc. I can see the feces.
That's nice. I got you beat. That's what I thought. Yeah, I know. That's what I saw.
Doug still got, well, Charlie you beat. He's got a large cent on the day. So he's got oldest coin. You have oldest silver. Okay. Let's see. 19, I think it's 1920 even, Charlie.
Okay.
So nice. It's a little slicked out. Not going to be the 16, but I can't see a mint mark. I might give it a quick spritz down.
Okay.
We'll take a quick peek and just verify.
This from touching it?
All right, there's Charlie's silver dime, and this is one of the slickest silver dimes we've ever seen. It's a 1920 Mercury dime. You can barely see the year. Can't even see Liberty. Hardly any detail left. And this is a good side. Look at this back. You can't even see if there is a mint mark. There's almost like a 2mm border going around the whole back where it's just totally smoothed over. So this was heavily worn, but Charlie still recovered it, and 105 years old. So way to go. Awesome find, whether it's slick or not. It's nice to be on the board with cool old things. I don't want to show Gail, but she's standing right there. But that's a nice one. Just your shoes, just your good-looking boots, Gail. Are they Uggs? Are they Uggs? They might be Uggs.
They're Merles.
Merles? Okay. All right, there you go.
Nice.
All right, Dog Tag Doug called me from a football field and a half away. He said he's got something good. I think I know what it was. I heard whispers. Let me take a look. In the hole, Doug? Out of the hole in your pocket?
Right in the middle of the hole. Center.
Oh, my machine's off. I turned it off because the battery was getting low. It would have sounded like beep, beep, beep. Let me see. Oh, I see. I think I know what it is. I see a big hoopy circle.
Well,
Usually
the end of that means...
Is it busted? It's not it's not busted. Look at that, Rich.
That's so cool.
Look, the bit is still... Doug, I found one similar not long ago.
Is it brass?
This is a brass front door skeleton key.
I have old keys around here.
Do you really?
Yes.
This is cool because they're usually this bit is busted off or the whole thing is bent or this is busted. It's very rare to find them complete out of the ground.
It's very big.
Wow, look at that.
It's a front door key.
But I know they're all around here.
Let's clean it up and we're going to get a good look at Doug's massive old skeleton key.
Wow.
All right, there's Dougie's a beautiful skeleton key. Whole, complete, very slight bow to it, but that's nothing. That's nothing. But it's got the incomplete bit, not busted off. the beautiful ovular hoop, whatever you'd even call that part of the key, and a nice long shank. Don't get excited, Doug. But that is a beautiful, one of the best looking ones we found in a long, long time. All brass, probably over 100 years old. Imagine how upset they were when they lost this thing, Doug.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I'm shocked that they would lose it as big as it is.
Yeah, I don't know where you'd even go back then to get a new one. That's an amazing find, Doug. I'm going to get you a photo for that one too, because that's a great piece. All right, Jessica's got something good. I think it's silver. I'm 98.3% sure it's silver, but let's take a look. We're 45, 46, and it's got some good age to it too, Jess. I just had a conversation with somebody last week about this, where there's her piece. It's an old clip-on earring. You can see the clip right there. And I didn't realize that clip-on earrings were as popular as they were 100 years ago. And if you look at that surrounding bezel, that sure looks like sterling to me, although I don't see a mark. And I'm guessing that in the center was probably some sort of a stone, like an opal or something like that.
Yep.
So, and traditionally they came in pairs.
Right.
Yeah. So you only found one though?
Only found one, but it's over by the house where it's very loud, so we may be able to find the
I'm going to
other
go
one.
back over because I had a good signal. Charlie found those lead figures.
Yeah.
You found the silver earring. So maybe we'll try another pass around the house. But way to go. I'm glad you got something super good on the day. Let's go see if we can find some more. Oh my goodness, it is so windy. It's hard to tell, but man, the wind is just gusting. I'm gonna see if I can come on this side to keep it out of my microphone. But I had a good signal on this hole, scratchy and small. Can't even really get a good sign on it now because my plug's open. Whoa! I almost fell, I lost my balance. It's in the hole down here, right there. I could see a silver circle. Come on, be an old one, be an old one. It's a mercury dime. Yep, it's a mercury dime. There she is, third silver of the day, fourth silver of the day, something like that. Can I get a year on it? I think it's 1937. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to clean it a little bit better. Is there a mint mark on it? Don't think there is. But let me spray it down. I'm all by myself here. Everyone else is on the other side of the barn. I'm gonna clean it up. We're gonna come back in a second and get a better look at it. All right, there's my silver dime. It is indeed a 1937 mercury dime. Mine's actually in really good shape. That one Charlie's found, granted it was 17 years older, was super slick. Mine does not look like it's circulated very long. Here's the back. There is no mint mark, but look how much detail's on mine, especially when you factor in what Charlie's looked like. Looks like someone just scraped it back and forth on a brick. Mine looks like it could have been found in your pocket change. So super happy about that. I came back over to where Charlie found the lead army men on this side of the house. So I'm going to try around here. Everyone else is way out on the other side of the barn. But I'm going to try to mill around and see what other tiny little things might have been missed. So there it is, silver coin number 4, silver number 5 with Jess's earring. It's been a pretty good day. We also got the drape bust large cent 1807. Bunch of cool relics. I love that old army man blowing the bugle. So I'm going to try around this part of the yard for a little bit more. And then all of us are going to go on the other side of the barn where we think they planted all their crops way back 200 years ago. And when they planted those crops, they would have been there every day, watering, harvesting, planting, weeding. So hopefully we'll have a good opportunity for some cool drops. But I'll take that silver dime. We're going to keep on going and hopefully find a few more super cool things. Well, no farm would be complete without some animals. And seeing a lot of chickens and guinea hens underneath of the barn here. Hello, pretty girls. We let these guys roam for a couple hours. They'll eat all the bugs, all the ticks. Keep your whole area nice and clean of little pests like that. And you get some delicious eggs along the way too. All right, Jess called. She said she's got something that could be silver. If it is, this will be like number 8 or 9 on the day. Rich, we've had a heck of a silver day.
We have.
Let me see.
Is there a neat little piece of jewelry or maybe a pin or a hairpiece?
Ooh, look at that. It looks like there's stones in it.
Yeah?
Is it like a brooch, like a little brooch?
That or an ornate hair clip?
It's pretty cool.
I think it's just a decoration.
I'm not even sure if it's silver. What do you think?
It's re-amp low.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. That it's silver.
What color are the stones?
Red.
Are they red?
Oh, well,
Up.
lost one.
There was 3 stones a minute ago.
You know how hard I brushed stuff.
Yeah.
I scrubbed.
It was a vigorous brushing.
It was.
Well, there was 3 stones. It might be costume anyway, so
I think
it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
No, it is cool. So maybe not the 9th or 8th with piece of silver, but we all gotten some really good things on the day. I think everyone gotten silver, Rich? Uh-oh.
I think so.
Those 2 were the couple too, I thought. Oh well. All right. Well, hey, good find, Jess. Dog tag Doug said he's got something good right outside of this. This is the old starter home. I'll show you the hearth inside in a second. What'd you get, Dougie?
What's my moniker?
The Jolly Blue Giant.
No. And don't go back to my high school days.
Oh, okay.
What do you call me?
Jane Fonda Doug.
Before James.
Mexican Doug.
Before that.
Dog tag Doug. You found a dog tag?
I found.
Oh.
And it's the first one I found in quite a while.
The last one you found, we were up in Massachusetts or Connecticut or wherever we were.
That's
Wherever we
right.
were. Let me
That's
see.
right.
Is there a year on it?
Yeah. I got to get in the sun. 1956.
50? May I hold it? Let me see. Oh, this is the county we're in.
And yeah. I don't have one from Lehigh County,
1956.
but now I do.
You were just a young little lad when
I
this
was
dog
6
was
years
running
old.
around. Could have been your dog, Doug.
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
I doubt it.
Was Lassie on in 1956?
No.
When
I think
did
a
Lassie
little
start?
bit later.
Later,
Little
early
bit later,
60s?
yeah.
Well, congratulations, Dog Tag Doug. Earns another one for the ever-growing dog tag.
Yeah, but I don't
You got to get that chain out soon so people can see how many are on there now.
I might show it the next show.
Yeah, you have to bring it. I know it's heavy. You're like Mr. T.
Yeah.
And Doug, if you want to pop your head in here, I was in here earlier. This is the old starter home. Now she uses it for storage, but as you can see, a lot of the beams up here,
Wow.
all hand hewn.
Yep.
This one there was a fire, so this one's been all burnt. This one hand hewn, all stone, and then to my right,
Wow.
the hearth. She still has some of the crane. Look, there's that little rounded part right there is the
Yep.
is the bake oven.
Yep.
And just for some scale, from this pillar here to that pillar there is probably over 6 feet across. This is a massive hearth, and this is where they do all the. This is their whole house too. Like, this was it. This is where the whole family lived. Sometimes they'd have a second floor, but this was it, Doug.
Check out the electrical.
Yeah, that's old.
Do you think that would be up to code
It's
these
probably
days?
old knob and tube. Some of these.
Wow.
Yep, that's hand forged. There's square nails sticking out. Look at these massive square nails.
Well, that,
Look at this big hunking square nail. And again, all hewn. But this was the original starter house going back to the early 1700s.
I'll check this out. I wonder if it's a chimenea, they call
I
it.
don't know.
Looks like
But man, Lynn would be jealous that she's going to miss this stuff.
Oh,
She
yeah.
loves the old
Yeah.
hearths. So this all was pretty cool. She let us take a little tour and go around. Incredibly friendly homeowner, and it's always nice to explore around these old houses.
Yep.
Super cool. All right, I just caught up with Jess. She's in the back field by the barn. This is the field that Charlie had the copper in. We didn't really find anything else, but Jess was more persistent and got a couple of interesting doohickeys.
2 little doohickeys. Nothing to write home about, but this is a neat little
Oh, look at that. Look at the filigree work on there.
ornate.
Yeah, that's nice. I wonder if that's a brooch or some sort of decorative doohickey. We'll just stick with doohickey.
Yeah.
That's cool. And what's the other thing you got?
It looks like a music note button.
Look at that. Is it a music note or is it an ampersand?
I don't know. I think it's a music note. if
I just
had
like to say
guess.
ampersand. Makes me sound smart. Yeah, it makes me sound smart.
I think it's a music note.
No,
It doesn't
that-
look super old.
Like a G clef. Yeah, it feels a little weird too. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel old, whatever
Right,
old feels like.
Right. Wonder if it was off like a marching band uniform or something.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it could be some sort of a button like that. I do think it's a button though. I could see in the center where it looks like there was an area where a shank or at least a stem stuck off. So, all right, well, hey, you're getting some good things. I'm glad you're finishing strong. And you had a beautiful sterling clip-on earring earlier. Maybe you'll find the second matcher. Way to go. Nice job.
Hey Jason, have you seen Charlie and Doug?
No. The last time I saw them, they were over near the outhouse, I think.
Oh, was it leaning like that earlier?
No. Come think of it, I remember it was straight up and down. That's weird. Maybe we should tell the property owner. What could have happened?
Do you have any paper? Do you have any Febreze?
Let's just go back detecting. All right, I was back checking out the beehives that she had, all this honey, and Doug started freaking out. Get over here right away. So I don't know what he's got. I don't even know if Rich. What?
Never mind.
It's not any good?
Big piece of copper.
What'd you think it was, Doug?
Actually, it's aluminum. Oh, it is?
You were freaking out. What in your mind was
I
that?
thought it was a quarter. It was ringing up 50.
You thought that 8-foot long
In
piece.
his defense, it was in a clump.
He left it in the
So
clump.
the clump was ringing up 52.
Okay.
So we thought it was something much smaller in there.
All right.
It
Okay.
did sound good.
Okay. I'm so disappointed in you, Doug. All right, Rich Van Winkle has something really cool in his hand. He walked it over to me. I had to move away from his hole into the sun so you guys could see it better. But this was the hole, and he scooched back about 6 feet into the sun. Can you wave it in front of my detector real quick, Rich? Solid 42, 43, almost like a wheat penny might
That's
sound.
what I thought it was
Let
going
me
to
put
be.
my machine down. Look at this thing. This might be the coolest thing of the whole day.
It's,
Let me put
to
this
me
down.
it is.
Let me say, I'm going to try to hide it from them for a second. Are you ready? I only saw it for a millisecond. Look at that.
It's still got the hanger attached.
Yeah, it's a sterling silver charm with like inlaid work all over. They look like they're hand etched too, Rich, are they?
Yeah, I think so. And it's hollow. The fact that that's not crushed.
It's not a locket that would open up.
I don't think so.
It's just a puffy, it's so darn puffy. I mean, it's probably like 5 mercury dimes thick. But that
I'll give
is
it a- I'll give it a spritz,
beautiful.
Even though it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a little bit of dirt up by the clasp.
Oh, yeah.
I love all the fancy work on it.
That looks so cool.
That's the best wheat penny signal you could have asked for.
Very surprising.
Wow, look at that. That is fantastic. Let me see this side.
I think it's the same, is it?
Is it? I don't know. I see a bird on this side. Do you see the bird?
That's so cool.
I might have to move it to the shade, but I see a bird. Its head, I guess the wings are probably open. But right there, is that like a turkey's head?
Yeah, it's a bird's head.
Oh, it's a bird head on this side too. So both sides have a bird head. All right, I'm going to move it to the shade and get a photo of it, and I got to get a picture of you with it.
Right.
But this might be the coolest thing of the day, although I do love Charlie's Army Man a lot too. Between the two of them. Great find.
Thanks.
All right, here's Rich's silver puffy heart. I tried to move it into the shade to get a better look at it. You can see the image on there. I'm guessing it's an eagle. It might even be a dove or a pigeon. I'm not really sure. It looks super old, but that might be because it was hand etched. So at the moment, without really studying it, I don't know if it's from 1790 or from 1970. Here's the back side. It's the exact same image as the front side with very minor differences because it was hand etched in there. And there's no hallmark on there indicating that it is silver, but you know, just from handling silver over the last decade or so, I'm 100% sure it is. So this is a super cool piece. We're gonna have to do more research on it later to try to get a more accurate age on it. But one of the coolest pieces I've seen all day, a hand-worked silver bird charm. Absolutely fabulous, I love it. So let's keep going and see what other treasures we can find.
It was almost right on top.
All right, dog tag Doug, who loves things on top, just found that. And we found these before. Doug, you want to
Yeah.
let them know what it is?
Yeah, it's a Girl Scout. Yeah, see the GS
Yeah, I
on
see
the
it.
top?
Yep. Girl Scout. I'm guessing it's a pin. There's the eagle, the open
Yeah.
wings.
I saw the pin on the back.
There's the pin.
Still there.
This is probably not that old, Doug. They still have the pin that's not rusted away.
Right.
I don't know when they stopped using this Girl Scout metal pin insignia. But I can imagine if that pin's not even rusted, this might only be, I don't even know. I would have thought it's at least
You
from the
think
50s.
it's sterling?
Well, I
Probably
did
not.
not. No, I think it's like a coppery brass.
Yeah.
There is
Cool.
something right there. Oh no, it's just the inverted of the wing.
Okay.
But no, that pin would still work, Doug. You could wear that on the way home if you wanted
I
to.
will.
Yeah.
I will.
I know you're still mad that they wouldn't let you in the Girl Scouts, but maybe the next life. Nice find. Good
Okay.
piece. Well, there it is, guys. The conclusion of the Oh My Word House. All the cool things in the beginning of the video I showed from last week, along with so many more countless things today. We had 2 more silver mercury dimes. Charlie's slick one from 1920, and then my absolute beauty dating in at 1937. Doug had a super cool Girl Scout pin, probably from the 50s, and his newest addition to the dog tag collection, dating in at 1956. Jess had a silvery earring and a couple other cool costume jewelry pieces. And then the 2 coolest finds of part 2, in my opinion, Doug's absolutely monstrous front door skeleton key. That thing probably goes back to the late 1800s. And then Rich Van Winkle once again with the double-sided sterling silver puffy heart charm with a hand-etched eagle design on both sides. But what a gracious property owner who even owns another house that she invited us on. So you may be hearing from her once again. She was so kind. And of course, if you guys like metal detecting or treasure hunting in general, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you can follow along for our week-to-week adventures. Otherwise, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I still got a lot of editing to do for next week. But thank you for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.